you to Chad. We're going to do a dance and a rap. No, I'm just kidding. Chad, introduce yourself to millions and millions of people. No, I'm just kidding. Just a couple.
Yeah.
But introduce yourself, would you?
Yep, Chad Kleinschmidt. Live outside Arlington, Illinois. I'm over here in McLean County right now, over by Funks Grove. We farm in 3 different counties, and this is our furthest field from home. It takes about an hour in the equipment to get over here. So, just planting some corn today. It's going pretty good. Good field conditions. Everything's running good. That's where we're at.
Everything's running good. When did you start planting, and when do you expect to be done?
So I started planting beans in the 3rd week of April, and then finished all the beans in April, and then started planting corn last week and had a little bit of delay because of the rain. But it's been going good. So if everything goes good, I should be done planting everything tomorrow night or Friday.
And what time did you start today, and how long will you go to tonight?
I started at 8. We had to clean out the planter because we were doing a seed corn plot for a seed company, so that takes a little bit extra time. And then I don't know, it depends on how it's going. Everything gets a little bit harder after dark, but with auto guidance now, it's a lot easier. You just get your inrows done, push the button, and it drives.
Yeah, and now I would think that too. Like, I would get tired. Like, how do you stay awake if you get tired of, like, because it's, kind of monotonous, right? You're going back and forth and back and forth. Do you have any tricks to stay alert?
I listen to music. There's always something to be looking at, calculating what my next fill is going to be, what corn we want to plant next, and just kind of, today's a beautiful day, so just kind of looking around and stuff. There's a guy plowing a field over there, so watch that too.
Do you say hi to him? Do you have any secret hand signals?
No, just a regular wave out the window.
Okay, just a Midwest wave is what I call it.
Yeah.
So, talk to me about the seed corn plot for people who maybe not on farm or who doesn't know what that is.
So, we've been doing a research plot. So there's different kinds of plots. Some are strictly for what's corn that's in production for people to buy for next year. But we do a research plot from a seed corn company where we buy our seed and we plant experimental hybrids and then some commercial, just as a comparison to see how everything's doing.
So how do you, you just knew people and that's how they contacted you, or what? Like, how do you get into that?
So my grandfather had done it for years, and then Dad did it for years, and we're still doing it. So we've been planting a research plot for lots of years. You'd have to ask Dad.
Yeah. Talk to me about the trend. So you told me earlier, and not on this video though. Talk to me about how long you've been farming for and the transition and all that.
So I've been around the farm my whole life. I had an off-the-farm job full-time job for 19 years. And luckily there was enough flexibility with my boss there that probably the last 10 years I've been able to help harvest and plant. But then we got to a point with Dad and I transitioning that I started farming full-time 2 years ago and left my full-time job.
And so he quote-unquote retired.
Right.
But when I think of retirement, I think of vacations all day. But he's still helping you right now, today even.
Yeah,
right?
He helps in the spring and the fall. He runs the combine in the fall. And there's always something to do around the summer, but Mom and Dad like to travel, so that's nice for them.
Yeah, and your mom likes to run, right?
Yep.
And so, how is it now? Where do you live? Do you live in McLean County too, or where do you?
No, I live in Tazewell County, outside of Arlington.
So, do you? How has it been for have your kids been experienced some fun farm harvest? Do they help out at all, or no?
They haven't really that much yet because they're so busy with activities as they're younger. But now they're grown up a little bit. I have my son help quite a bit when we're cleaning out bins, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. one question that is I haven't asked you, so you might, I'll be interested to hear your, what's your favorite color? No, I'm just kidding. What kind of, do you listen to any podcasts, by the way, or is it just music?
I don't really listen to podcasts, just music mostly.
Okay, I have some podcasts to recommend to you if you want to. I like
Okay.
comedy. But if you were to tell a non-farmer one thing about farming, what would you say? Or it doesn't have to be one thing, but like multiple things, whatever.
The freedom of, that type of living. Every day's different. You're not doing the same thing every day. There's always something new. Every year is different. So it's always interesting. And just being outside.
Yeah. Is there anything weird that's you've seen? Like any weird, what animals or anything like? I mean, your dad showed me the antler thing, but like he picked up antlers on the combine during harvest.
Yeah.
But anything else that you've witnessed?
Nothing really weird or crazy. Just, you see deer. There's some eagles out here. You see coyotes running around, rabbits, normal stuff.
Okay. All right. You heard it here. Planting's going great. Comment below on if you started planting and how that's going for you.